I. Where are you? Yeah, I. Nice. God damn. Ska jag gå till YouTube och söka efter Officer Sandvich?
Ja.
Hej, är du den där ena typen med en arméhelmet på?
Ja.
Arena pushen und 5 abo. Spel Aufus und Tastaur Fortnite.
Nää. Ja Officer Sandvich.
Hej, vet du vad? Jag försökte söka ditt namn, det säger att ingenting hittades.
MSV hittar.
Officer Sandwich Stream. Officers World of Warcraft och en år sedan. Hej.
Var?
En tittare.
Var?
Okej, nu är det livestriimi.
En tittare. Okej, en tittare.
Aj.
Vad?
Aj. Det kommer eko.
Let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back. So you can all the glory for yourself. Is someone there?
What was that?
Döda hon där kvinnan så du får en speciell shield.
Can't win this.
Hey, be careful. I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Nej, det är så konstigt när hon har den där helmet på.
You lead, I'll follow. right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
Che la brutta una putta. Nej, du ska springa på den. Jag är en dark elf. Läser du?
Ja.
Äijä.
En.
Den var öppen där på vänstra sidan nu när du lagar rätt.
Ja, vitu.
Oh.
Äijä. Den var öppen där på vänstra sidan nu när du lagar rätt.
Ja, vitu.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Du ska läsa den där.
Gormley! Running out of time. Battle!
Dar sulfur say Alduin Ukri. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For strike!
Äijä.
is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Balfour, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not
we
need
will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Hear it now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Muuten Drake som är död efter Juma. Tills det är över. Oj. Aldrig ser ut ända grej. Är du säker att du är en ugly? Nej, jag tror att vi spelar glitch. För när han där till höger borde också vara inne.
You have it. The Kell.
Ei Juma,
the
är
Elder
fram mot den
Scroll.
sista draken som man ska vara emot.
Colossus. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. To the time.
Gormley! Running out of time. The battle!
The Arsulthurs Alduin agree. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Both Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We'll
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Fear it
Aye,
now.
aye.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Messi kalau anda so handsome dah, hambu dah bapau. Ayo mak babak. I think you'll get that.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll, Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. You are doomed.
Gormley! Running out of time. The battle!
Dar sulfur say Alduin
Kaya
Ukri.
dan kau magli.
Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Mana tu balai mana pol itu.
Know that Gormley sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Both Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we
Ayan,
bring him
probably.
down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
we will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
You might glitcha igen.
You have it. The Kell.
Äijä
The
allt det
Elder
där
Scroll.
progresset.
Tidkrech.
Äijä, du blev ända till level 12. Level
Colors.
12!
Time shudders at its touch. There is no question.
Gormley! We're running out of time. The battle!
Dar Sulfursi Alduin Ukri. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin,
Dame,
die now in
dame
pain.
yo, dame. Något sånt.
Know that Gormley sent you down to Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Äijä
Below
on
goes
det
ill.
glitchar.
If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He
Det
will
glitchar i.
come.
Jag vet
He
inte.
cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. For
Hey,
of his
han där
kin
gick på
belong
riktigt
to
gick.
my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Oh, sorry, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right,
No,
not
we
needed.
will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Finally han kommer dit.
Odis an. Him hint paliv. Zuu hindan.
Let those that watch from Savengard envy
Meijin har
us
ett
this
svärd.
day.
Okej, så vi har en kvinna, vi har en maid, sen har vi någon uppväxt liten drack. Många.
Odis anvangs my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar. Die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power and comfort you in Sandvich.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel the first time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Vi har bara 3 människor mot elpriserna. Who gon' win?
Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We scout you out from all our endings unto the last.
Tästä on. Ui juma!
Are banished.
Worked. Did it.
Yes, The World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Darkness and no, no, hell no.
Unlucky Nakib, Silesur. My belly is full of the soul. Your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Lost food, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it.
Yours has waned.
Niin kuin me landankin.
Join me.
Ei edes oli siitä edes sen lantaa.
Dovahkiin,
Ma, Ruthwan Mitharin Shur. They have picked up the weapons of
Ai ja blödsmål. Jag tänkte ta dit med svärd mot en dragon. Aja. Använd Dragon Rend.
Dovahkiin, Ossaran, use Dragon Rend before Alduin consumes you.
Ei kyllä se mennä draakehokkus po. Pippelijokkus.
Use Dragon Rend, Dovahkiin.
Äijä. Jag använder spel, you know. Japp.
Betty is full of the soul
Nej, du måste börja från början.
mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, reach your fate and soul.
Lost fools, you are too late, Alduin.
Jag kan använda den nu också. What? Nej, du är fuck. Nej, använd den där, gå till magic. Magic. Gå till magic. Magic. Sen du använder den magic. Det är så helt tysta. Högt upp.
Strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, a lucky Soklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but Not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pahlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
Hallå! Aj, ni hade nyckel ändå.
One of his allies
Jag skulle gå runt där
can tell
bakifrån.
us
Efter Taiko.
Mahus, but it will not be so easy to
Så var de där.
convince one of them to betray him.
Hej.
Perhaps the Hafkasayun
Ah!
in Whiterun, Dragon.
Vad?
It was originally built to house a captive Dova.
Så vi ska få dit nu.
Fine place
Jag hade ett nyckelbarn med.
Jag ska komma med.
Okej, hejdå. Okej. Yes.
Men vänta, jag måste ladda telefonen.
Yes,
Jag
but
ska ladda min
your
telefon.
soul is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit, Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? Lok Thum.
What is it that you need? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city?
Proventus,
With the
you
threat
must
of
help.
war on my
You need to
doorstep?
convince my brother to do more for the war effort. What would you
I'll
have me
do
do,
it.
Grangar?
The World Eater himself. But
I can't
how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Just open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion.
I
to
don't
turn his
know
thoughts
about
to
such
war.
things.
You're his
But I
steward.
heard the Greybeard
Listen.
summon you.
Leave me out of
That's
your
good
influence,
enough for
Grangar.
me.
If you have something
Now
to say
what's
to the
this
Jarl, say it with
nonsense
your own
about
tongue.
trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test, Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city.
It seems this damnable conflict is a prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them. You know, if you've got... You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Necessary arrangements. As you say.
Need something?
It's
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Eat shit! Nutrient XX Pro!
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Wind. Guide you.
Give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
On the White Run.
Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message
Speak with Galmar.
It's
It's about time they turn their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, we're all doomed anyway. And if it isn't true, well, then the fight to free Skyrim goes on. Either way, I don't see the use in talking to the Empire. You're right. Let Tullius be the one to insult the Greybeards by refusing their summons. Show up these Imperials for the foreigners they really are. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think? So...
I'm not interested, Charlie. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that.
Fletching suit. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a...
The road to Whiterun's not safe these days.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me?
Dad.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts reports.
The Greybeards have called a peace...
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Aha, veli.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, if only to gather strength for the next fighting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Frick!
Stand.
Oh. Are you Frick? Come over. Hindi hot. Oh, I must steal your clothes.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif.
I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth and negotiate.
All about that.
Yes, the entire
Markarth to that traitor.
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and negotiate in good faith. Since at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything to talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Dolphin? If so, I advise you tell him to watch his tongue.
He is good. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has got out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
We want compensation for this wasted.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery.
All the blood.
Minns det tyst?
Va? Nej, vad gör du?
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your
Ai, vänta, hur länge har du börjat?
That's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
We may have an agreement.
Ei jumma, ja så du har hört allting som vi bara babblar här.
Ja.
Okej.
Ei muuten
Vad?
Mikko mitenkään
Vadå telemikko?
Mutelimmi. Ai, jag försöker lyssna Skyrim var inte här.
Massacre at Carthwaystone.
Vad behöver du lyssna i Skyrim?
Nej, den här announced meeting.
As long as the Imperials hold the reins. What about
Nej,
you?
jag försöker negotiate.
Speak up. I'm sure General Thomas is
På vems sida är du då?
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard.
Berätta allt som du har hört härifrån.
Thank you, General Ellison. I appreciate your role.
Du har inte hört något annat.
After that, Ulfric.
Jag har hört något talat än något.
No, vi tänker baka pizza menar jag. Så där vet du. Hallå?
I'm afraid this is a serious one.
Oj.
I've discovered only the Greybeard.
Aj, det finns nu en som kollar din stream.
What's up, bitch? Meet me where you at, bitch.
The right
Oh my god, Mia.
Oh my god, really.
atrocities during the ancient times.
Jag med.
Had been hunting Narset, but he was protected by the Greybeard.
Vilken fisk? Vilken?
Oh my god! De är live.
Har du min under vattnet?
Oh my god, mamma! Memmis har dött! Memmis har dött!
Den där stora orangefisken!
Jag hatar honom! Den har jag matat.
I anticipate
Den är död!
while you were away.
Men den har ju varit redan, den blir liksom vårad.
Liksom det brukar vara fullt med fiskar här.
Satt den där. Oh my god!
Den där stora orangea då. Ej jumma.
Oh my god, den är äldre!
Men va?
Va? Ja, den är inte så gammal, den är
14.
Ja, och den här är 12 år! Oh my god! Den är hel!
Det är 12-årig fisk.
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and low.
Aj, jag var
Your voice in particular.
Vincent.
Jag vet!
Det brukar vara fullt med fiskar här, inte bara den där.
Jag vet inte vad det är med de andra. De var ju så
Hej, jumma.
Hej, vadå?
Du har... Hej, vadå?
Fiskare, va?
Vad?
Vadå?
Aj, jag undrar, aj. Jo, det här är breaking moment. Aj, sådär, vem du?
Är det en fisk?
Det är såhär 12-årig.
Ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to
Det var den största fisken! Den var orange!
Nemo!
Say something? Shout for Udavin from the Dragon's Reach courtyard. After that, it's up to you.
Visste du att min lilla kusin också kollar din stream nu?
All the old tales agree that he has
Did you know that?
traveled to
No, I didn't.
Du heter Officer Sandvich, eller hur? Yes.
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Du försöker fånga en drake. Tell me why. Är det sån där blå röd drake? Är det sån där? Yes. Okej, hör du.
Ja. Titta på någonting. Va?
Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Sincere Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinla, Horvuta med kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zokfrini grin kograd runviki, dovakin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. Sincere Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, and many of us have begun to question Aldo. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Al Renik, many of among ourselves, of course. Once he has his door, Mindora, Zuulost Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me. To perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not be noticed. Most of them are hardly painful at all, as large as dragonfish yourself.
Something to tell the... You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astvar. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifoth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Dammit då!
Hei, me voi leika ihan mölkky. Mölkky ja sikaruuli.
Joo.
Hindi tiksa. Ui. Nu är det här. Titta, det är det här. Titta.
Jag använder inga alls magic.
Kan du rulla?
Aj!
Oi! Kun Sedra! Hei, vet du vad? Här är det. Hej, det gör det.
Aj. Aj, du. Hon spelar Skyrim. Det är ganska det är konstigt när hon har den där rittarhelmet på. Titta.
Luring a dragon here. Yeah.
Vänta. Jag vet inte vad han gör. Kvinnan med rittarhelvetet. Ja.
Okej. Lol, det är han!
Gli. Dame Danne.
Jag var liksom såhär länge. Spela om. Man är 5-10 minuter.
Aj, är du här?
Breaking.
Aj. Hello, mamacita. Mamacita. Nej, du kommer bli copyright på grund av mig. Du kan inte tro på den här draken sen.
Well, only, of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? You sure about that? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
You
have no idea how long I have waited for such.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier.
Germanita, mamanita, bebelipla.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh?
Was nu? Ini dein Rufe Aspan. Sarah, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zuk Brit of Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffith Akrin. I will look for... Return, or Alduin's.
Skål fen kostinok. Kostinok. Olgofen. Kostinok. Skolgofen fen 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 Kostinok.
Good. Aving!
Skolgofen fen Kostinok. Skolgofen fen Kostinok.
Ugh.